G-Flip is the Melbourne-born muso taking the industry by storm. Over the last 5 years, Aussie drummer and singer G-Flip has churned out some bangers. G-Flip made waves internationally when they announced their relationship with now wife and reality TV star Chriselle Staus, even starring in the 6th season of Selling Sunset.
I know people think I'm having a midlife crisis, but I'm having an awakening.
Now, 4 years after their debut album, G-Flip is back in the charts. And if their latest singles are anything to go by, G's sophomore album, Drummer, is going to be a smash hit.
G-Flip on top of the world right now and right here live in studio with us this morning. Morning.
Hey, G.
Oh, good morning.
How are
You make me look so good on those little...
That's all you, mate.
You do it yourself.
Yeah.
You do it yourself. Drummer has been a long time in the making. How does it feel for you to be finally releasing it into the world?
Yeah, I haven't released a solo album since 2019 and, you know, my background is that I was a drummer first before I started singing, always playing in bands in my teens, playing across, you know, Melbourne and Sydney, travelling around Australia, and then I started singing, you know, in my early 20s, and then, yeah, now I'm a solo artist, but I wanted to make a record that was like born from the drums and from the drum kit, so I can't wait to release this album in a couple of weeks.
Well, born from the drums, but also featuring the drums so heavily in one of my favourite songs so far of the year, which is The Worst Person Alive. That clip is so exciting.
Awesome.
You're on the back of a... We've got some of it here. How hard was it to shoot this song?
Like,
how many times did you have to do this?
Because that's some like Tom Cruise stunt work going on.
This is Mission Impossible.
Yeah, this is... Honestly, that was one of the best days of my life. I had so much fun. As soon as they put me on the trailer, I was like, my face started hurting from smiling. I was so excited. But yeah, we did about 10 takes. And I still have like bruises and like burn marks on my butt from moving around. But I've been wanting to do this music video for a couple of years now, and yeah, it was great to do it. It was so much fun.
It's so
cool. It's all in one take as well. So,
is it really?
Yeah, so I couldn't stuff up. No stuffing up.
How's the pressure? Well, you nailed it. You're nailing this tour, Back Down Under too. It must feel great to be at home, but not just that, to be so adored by your local audiences. You've had to add shows because demand is so high. How does that make you feel personally to be getting such a great reception here back at home?
It's honestly, I feel, it almost makes me emotional. Like I remember a kid growing up, you know, by the beach in Melbourne, I used to close my eyes and play my drums and imagine an audience. And this tour, I'm getting to play some of my dream venues. I've never played the Enmore Theatre or the Forum, and I'm getting to play them. And, you know, during COVID, it was kind of rocky knowing if you were going to be able to sell tickets after COVID. So it's just so awesome. And I really thank anyone from the bottom of my heart for getting a ticket and supporting me, because you know, this as a career is the coolest thing, getting to travel and play music, and it's everything I've ever dreamed of.
Well, you're dividing your time between Melbourne and LA as well, which has sort of been your base the last few years.
Yes.
And you're married now. How's married life going? Are you feeling happier than you've ever been? Are you still in the bubble? Are you still in a honeymoon bubble?
We totally are in a honeymoon bubble. We're often like, wow, it's never ending. This is awesome. Yeah, it's great. Chriselle's so supportive. She's so awesome. She's going to come down for some of the shows in Australia coming up in a few weeks.
Okay, is she ready for that? Has she been to Australia before? And is she ready for the reception for the Selling Sunset superfans?
She's been here heaps. She's come last year. She was here 4 times.
Oh, wow.
No, but yeah, Aussies love her, and people get around, you know, Chriselle so much. Often I'll find we'll be in Woolies and they'll be like, Chriselle, and I'll be there taking the photos of her and the fans. But she's
That'll flip
awesome.
soon. That'll be like, can we get a photo with you too?
It'll G-Flip.
But she's awesome, and she gets involved in the show. She's like front row in the mosh with my mum at Splendor last year. Like she really gets involved, and yeah, she loves music.
So mum goes off?
Mum goes off a little bit too much. So.
Really?
Yeah, we have to reel mum in a little.
That's great.
Yeah.
Is mum watching today? What's mum's name?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Mama Lisa, yeah. There's a few times, you know, that we have to get my family away from backstage because they drink all the rider and they get partying a bit too much. They love it.
That's so good.
They follow me around Australia, and there's my dad. Sometimes I've looked out and I've seen an old man on someone's shoulders, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my dad.
That's so good. They're hardcore groupies.
Yeah.
Before we let you go, I want to ask, this week coming up is non-binary people. It's a recognition day for non-binary people. A very significant day on the calendar, especially when you look at what's happening around the world. What does it mean to you, and how significant is it to you?
Yeah, it's super important. International Non-Binary People's Day. It's on July 14th. And yeah, I came out non-binary about 2 years ago, and it made me feel so euphoric and made me understand myself. And, you know, looking back at when I was a kid, you know, I had so many confusing thoughts, and it's been so great just recently on this tour where I'm doing lots of meet and greets, meeting children and their parents, coming with those kids and saying, you know, thank you so much for, you know, being there for my child to look up to, because they're, you know, asking questions about their gender and their gender identity and stuff. So, you know, this week it's Awareness Week for non-binary people the whole week, but especially on July 14th, it's a big day to just highlight different non-binary people in, you know, the industry and to, you know, spread awareness.
Well, you are absolutely a great sort of person for them to look up to, but also you rock. We're such fans.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks for coming in, G.
So cool.
See you soon.
Come
G
back
Flip's
anytime.
album Drama will drop the 11th of August. That's the week of my birthday, I'm just saying. Like a vinyl copy of that. Just saying. Thanks, G. Good to see
Can
you.
drop a hint. See you soon. Take care.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my goodness, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?